And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Kovacic. Here's Ake. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And no, he's seen through all of that. Foden. Now it's Kovacic. He's picked his way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's beaten the offside trap. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's found a way past. Bruno Fernandes. Kovacic. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vardiol. Here's Rodri. Stones. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, shooting chance! Bernardo Silva. Now he's off and running. Anthony. That has ended up in no man's land. Kovacic. Højlund. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out towards the right wing. Garnacho. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Anthony. Anthony! Foden. Vardiol. Rodri. Stones. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva on a strong run down the right. Here's Rodri. Kovacic. De Bruyne. 30 minutes gone. Foden. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. delivers with whip. Manchester United can start a counter here. Shaw. Kyle Walker. Shaw. Garnacho. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Great work on the overlap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony. Nice defending, physical and effective. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Menu. Garnacho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Garnacho. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period. So deadlock still as the second half begins. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Garnacho, he has found the way through. Bernardo Silva. And it's De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Menu. Garnacho. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Ake. And it's Kovacic. Vardiol. To Kovacic. Vardiol gets his pass away. Foden. Maguire proves too strong. Anthony. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden. So we've reached the hour mark. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here. Oh, can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Shaw. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Walker spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. Foden.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looks to the other side. Played out to the right. Haaland. Maguire. Played out to the left flank. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely spread. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Rodri. Højlund. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a shade optimistic. Bruno Fernandes, out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And they're quick to get it back. Bruno Fernandes! Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Martial getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
He's had a shot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rashford has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Foden. Kovacic. Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now that looks a decent ball. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Menu. And it's Rashford. To Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Martial has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There will be 1 minute.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other.
Goes. And that pass isn't the best. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So there it is. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win.